Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My name is Rose. Let's get started with a quick prayer and then we'll get right into it, okay? Just take a couple deep breaths. Okay. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so okay, this is strange. We're getting some words on the spirit box, and the words that I've gotten so far have been strange. The words that I got so far are any height, so any height, hide and walk. So I don't know what that means, but hide and walk, and then I got hell. So take those as they resonate, guys. I have no idea. And now I'm getting the word gems, like as in jewelry, gems. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. As you may or may not know, if you follow my channel and read all my posts and all that kind of stuff, I do have a spirit box. The ghosts that occupy my house currently don't speak English. So I know that there are ghosts here that do speak English, but the ones that come through most of the time don't speak English, and and sometimes the spirit box tries to interpret what they're saying into English, and so sometimes when it does do these interpretations, it doesn't come out quite right, okay? If I turn to the volume on, you'd be able to hear what I'm talking about, because you can hear what they're saying, and you'll know for sure that that's not English that they're speaking, but then it's coming through on Spirit Box as a jumble of odd words. So for the purposes of my videos, I can't leave the volume on, okay? Because it's very distracting, and it's super annoying trying to listen to me doing a read while there's people talking in the background. So sometimes the words come out and they don't really make any sense, okay? So again, take it with a grain of salt. There are entities here that do speak English. I know that they do because they have. I've heard them. But mostly the non-English speakers come through. I have two Indian spirits here in particular, okay? A masculine and a feminine. I know that they do speak at least some English, but they mostly speak in their native tongue, and I don't know what it is. I don't want to sort of guess, because first of all, I don't want to be highly offensive, and second of all, I wouldn't have a clue. I'm hearing Farsi in my head. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's Indian, maybe it's not, maybe it's a completely different country and I'm being highly offensive. I don't know. I'm so sorry if that's true. Anyways, excuse me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do a Celtic cross reading today, okay? I do feel a need, though, to do a quick... I'm going to pull some Chosen Ones cards today, just because I keep getting these very intense dreams about literally being... I don't even know what, okay? All I know is I'm constantly dreaming about being chased or pursued by, hunted by, tested by, by demons, okay? And I'm constantly, they're never able to touch me. They're never able to sort of get near me in any way, okay? But this, it's weird. It's like, sorry, it's like they, I don't know how else to say this, but it's like, in my dream, they don't know that they're targeting me, okay? That's a lot of the times that's the case. Not always, but a lot of the times that's the case. And the last couple nights, that has been the case. Okay? They've been targeting me, but they've sort of, I guess they just didn't know, like in the dream, I guess they didn't know who I was. And I'm not sure that I even did, because it's like, okay, how do I, you know, like in Twilight, where the native boys didn't start to change, like into their wolf forms until there was more vampires present. It's like being around them triggered my transformation. It brought out my powers. It made me stronger. And it was like they would walk in the room and then all of a sudden I'd just start floating off the floor. You know what I mean? And then I'd be up in the sky and all this power would be rippling off me. And, they'd cower or they'd run away or they'd be destroyed or, right? It always has some sort of like really weird effect. Last night, the dream was really, it was really strange and strangely realistic. Like, I don't know how else to say it other than to say that. But it was not at all realistic. Do you know what I mean? But it felt like it. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, because of that, I feel like the need to pull some Chosen One cards and do a reading for the Chosen Ones, because I feel like the energy is really strong right now for that. And I do have a message that there is someone who is targeting a Chosen One. And when I say Chosen One, okay, I use that term loosely to mean, someone who is a light worker, someone who is an earth angel, someone who is gifted, okay? Like, it doesn't necessarily, it's just the term that I use, okay? It's not necessarily that you were individually chosen by God, like, you know what I mean? And it could be the case, it absolutely could be the case, but it's sort of a blanket term, okay? But yeah, anyone who carries light, anyone who walks in the light, carries light, spreads light, and is here with a mission on Earth and is in their North Node, meaning they have done their shadow work and they are walking in the light and they are spreading the light purposely, knowing that they are in their purpose of sharing light, of spreading light, okay? So that's what I feel like is in my energy right now, is there's sort of a lot of people who are targeting earth angel energies, or people who are extremely powerful in the spirit world, and they don't know that they're targeting people who are extremely powerful in the spirit world, and they're either going to be or have been or are being completely destroyed because of it, okay? In some cases, these people have made themselves very well known to me in real life and in my dream state, and I have actually tried to cast the demons out of them, but we do have this thing called free will, and these demons were invited to be where they are, and I couldn't force them out because they were allowed to be there. And I can't interfere with that person's free will. That person wants them there, then they're there. And there's nothing I can do. I could try to help them, but if they don't want the help, then, you know what I mean? It's just like trying to help an addict in real life. You can't help them unless they want to help themselves, right? So, same thing. Again, I can command them out of my space. I can command them to leave me alone, and they do. But they don't. Yeah, like I said, there's some people who have these very, very negative attachments, and some people don't realize they have these negative attachments and that they're being used by these attachments to cause harm. Okay? But a lot of the people that I've come across know. They fully know. They fully know that they have these attachments. These attachments were invited in, and they're purposefully doing this dark this dark work, I guess you could say. Okay? That having been said, I feel the need to warn these people if you happen to be watching my channel, and I'm going to assume that there are at least some karmics who watch my channel because I pick up on so much karmic energy regularly. I feel the need to warn you that you are messing with forces that you aren't prepared to handle the consequences of. Okay? When I say that, I mean this energy that you are trying to project outwards is going to come back, and it's going to haunt you, and it's going to hurt you, and it's going to do whatever it can to hurt you in the worst way possible. Okay? Because that's what you are trying to do. Okay? You're trying to hurt someone else. So when that energy comes back to you, it's going to hurt you, and it's not going to seek out you. Okay? Because if you're willing to do this, and you're willing to quote unquote willing to die to make it happen, then Spirit's like, well, that's not going to hurt them because they're willing. They're fine with that. So we'll find another way to hurt them. Right? And it's going to end up targeting the people that you love, that you care about the most. It's going to end up targeting the things that you care about the most. It's going to target things that will actually hurt you. Okay? I am imploring you to please stop, because you are going to end up hurting people that you don't want hurt. Okay? You're going to end up hurting the people that you are closest to, the people that maybe the few people that you actually care about on this planet. Those are going to be the ones that are affected. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say, and I've said this many times, other people can catch your karma? Okay? What you put out will come back to you. And it's not necessarily going to come back in the form that you think it is. Okay? There are forces out there that you don't know what, you have no idea what you're dealing with. You have no idea who you're taking on. And you have no idea that first of all, the power and the ranking that their ancestors have. And and the fact that these ancestors will return this energy in ways that you are not prepared to deal with. Okay? I am really trying hard not to say what it is that I know that's going to happen. But I'm telling you right now, if you do not stop, there's some really, truly awful things that are going to happen. Okay? And it's going to be in such a way that you will suffer. They think that death is too kind for you. They want you to suffer. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm seriously imploring you guys to please stop doing this dark spell work that you're doing, and because I just, this is the kind of stuff that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Do you know what I mean? It's really not okay. It's not okay what you're doing, And it's not okay what's going to happen to you and the people closest to you if you keep doing it. And I've warned you and warned you and warned you and warned you and warned you. And I'm getting sick and tired of warning you. Because, like, if you're just going to ignore it, then don't you dare complain. Don't you dare look for pity. Don't you dare beg for forgiveness. Don't you dare shed a single tear when these things start to happen, because you caused it. It's your fault it's happening. Know this now. Know it. Know it in your heart. Know it in your soul. It'll be your fault. And you have no right to complain. None whatsoever. Anyways, that having said, I really hope that you heed my advice, because I really can't stand the thought of other people paying for your actions. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to say anything else about it, okay? God Almighty. It'll hurt my heart to watch that happen. That's how bad it's going to be, okay? It'll hurt my heart to watch it. Like, that's how, like, it's just... Okay, anyways, I'm moving on. So, we have someone in this energy who has enemies, okay? Who has Lemurian blood ancestors, meaning these people were sort of here at the beginning of creation. These people were here at the beginning of the tribes of men, okay? These were like the original tribes of mankind, of humankind. So this is someone who is reincarnated probably hundreds of times, if not thousands, possibly millions, who knows. But this person has reincarnated an awful lot. This person is old, very, very old spiritually, okay? This may be their first incarnation on Earth, but it's certainly not their first incarnation, and they are a very, very old soul. This person has a very large, very big mission on Earth. I don't know what their mission is, but it's a big one. Okay, this is one of God's ambassadors. So we're talking about Prime Creator themselves. This is one of their ambassadors. It could very well be literally an incarnated angel, okay? This person, if you resonate with this angel or this energy, Spirit is asking you to start to work with crystals, okay? And I do not know what that means. So please don't ask me, because I keep getting that same message myself, and I have no idea what working with crystals means. I try looking it up, and it says, what these certain crystals do and stuff like that, but it doesn't say how to work with them, so I'm not really sure. So if anybody out there actually knows what that means, please let me know. I'd love to know. And then this is also someone we also have someone up here who has an empath energy, okay? So this is someone who feels other people's feelings, or is really, really good at reading other people's emotions, okay? I'll never forget someone looking at me and going, oh, isn't she great? She's always so happy. Like, just one of the happiest people I know. And I just looked at him and I was like, are you out of your mind? And he was like, what? And I'm like, she's one of the saddest people I've ever known in my life. One of the saddest people I've literally ever seen. How do you not see that? And I don't think that I'm an empath. I think I'm just really good at reading other people's emotions, and I think it's just because of trauma brain. That's what we do. We're hyper vigilant. We're very good at picking up on how the room is, the energy in the room, the people in the room, what their thoughts or intentions are, etc., etc. So, I mean, I guess I could be I'm not really sure, to be honest, whether or not I'm an empath, but I am good at reading people's feelings. Now, I can't, read their thoughts, obviously, but I'm really good at the feelings part. And there's some people, I tell you, they're so sad. And these people tend to do really, really wicked stuff. Like, really wicked stuff. And I think the reason why I've gotten into trouble so much over the years is because I see how sad they are, and I see why it is that they're doing what they're doing. And so I feel sorry for them. And I want to help, despite knowing how evil their intentions are, even towards me. So, it gets you in trouble. So I guess maybe I do have a bit of an empath bent in me, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyways, I just feel like Spirit wants you to know that you need to be careful with the company you keep, okay? I'm getting, do not cast your pearls amongst swine, okay? So be careful who you share knowledge with. Be careful whose energy you keep around you, okay? Because not everybody deserves to hear what it is that you have to say, first of all, and second of all, some people might actually take the advice that you have and use it for bad. Do you know what I mean? Some people might not even care, and so, you know what I mean. There's yeah. Just be careful of the company you keep, and be careful of whom you're sharing your knowledge with. Okay, because not everybody deserves your pearls of wisdom, as it were. Okay. Okay, so I think I've said all I need to say on that subject. If I veered off and I'm like off in left field somewhere, let me know in the comments. I might rewatch this freaking reading just to see where in the heck that conversation started and where it ended, because I do tend to go on side quests during my conversations. So, okay, Spirit, we are going to do a Celtic cross reading today. Okay, so can I get the overall energy of the person and or persons that we are reading today, Spirits? Overall energy of the person and or persons that we are reading today. Just okay. That one's down, so we'll do this way. So we have a Queen of Cups and we have the World. Alright, finally, some freaking positive energy. A choice based on sincere feelings, imagination, dreams, empathy, occult interests, and deep feeling. A mother or mother figure may play a role in your future events. And then we have success and achievement. Okay, so we have a Queen of Cups, and we have success and achievement. Okay, so this Queen of Cups is in success and achievement energy right now. What are some potential challenges or blockages facing this Queen of Cups who is in success energy right now, Spirits? Potential challenges or blockages for this beautiful Queen of Cups energy who is in success energy. Oh, good Lord, that went flying. Okay. Okay, so potential challenges right now, and we have the Hermit. Soul-searching, spiritual enlightenment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, and solitude. Okay, so we have someone who though okay. So the potential blockages or potential challenges that you have right now are in regards to introspection and solitude and reflection. Maybe you're spending too much time on your own. Maybe you're spending too much time reflecting and thinking and examining yourself. Maybe you're spending too much time doing that. Maybe you need to get out more. Maybe you need to get out of the house, or I'm hearing have fun. Maybe you're taking life too seriously and spending too much time, how should I say this, focusing on your spiritual side, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that would be a challenge for you, but I guess it is possible that you are focused way too much on one thing, and you sort of need to, like, too much of anything can be a bad thing, right? So maybe you need to stop sort of, I'm hearing, obsessing, and get out and have some more fun. Do some stuff. Participate in the world. Get out of the house. We have the Fool. That one was sideways. Okay. So recent past. We have, in the recent past, poor judgment, risk, naivete, and inexperience. We have innocence, freedom, adventure, travel, and then we have lack of commitment, and then we have new beginnings. So in your recent past, so this is someone who's gone through an ascension process. Someone who's done their shadow work, okay? So basically Spirit is saying that you've done your shadow work. It's time to come out of the shadows, okay? Something in the past has happened, and you're innocent of whatever it is. I'm hearing that you're being accused of. Okay, so someone is innocent of something that they've been accused of. Someone may have been, you may have been in a relationship where there wasn't, where like someone didn't sort of have any commitment towards you, or maybe you wanted to be in a relationship with someone who didn't want to commit. You may have had a new beginning with someone else. Or maybe you walked away from that, and that was what started your ascension process. Maybe that ascension process is your new beginning. We have poor judgment, risk, and naivete. So you may have made bad choices in the past due to the fact that you were so naive, and you sort of didn't, I'm hearing, saw the good in everybody. So you see the good in everybody. And yeah, okay, I get how that goes. Definitely I've been there. I have been called naive so many times, it's not even funny. But it's because I have a really hard time looking at people and then thinking, oh, this person doesn't have my best interest at heart. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand how people think that way. I don't understand how people can be mean-hearted. And I guess because I don't understand it, I have a hard time predicting when people are going to behave that way. Or at least that's how I was in the past. I'm definitely not like that now. Far smarter, far more, you could possibly even say jaded, but far more knowledgeable of people's intentions than we used to be in the past. And I used to make a lot of dumb decisions because of my naivete and my inexperience, and just, quite frankly, wanting to be loved, accepted, you know. We have down here, we have unconscious motivations. We have abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, letting go. looking for the truth. That is your unconscious motivation right now. So whatever it is that you're doing, you are... Okay, so that would be why you're still in this energy. You're focused, highly focused on your spiritual journey right now, because you're still seeking truth. You're still seeking some sort of truth. What are this person's strengths right now, please, Spirit? Good Lord. Strengths. We have standing up for your beliefs, fighting in your corner, maintaining control, taking the high road, and then we have success, victory, winning, having the advantage, fame, celebrity, well-wishers, supporters, crowds, being in the spotlight. Wow, okay. So we have the name Sandy Watson coming out on the spirit box. Wow, that was very, very specific. Sandy Watson. Get this up here. Okay, so you're really good at standing up for yourself and possibly others. You're really good at holding your own. You're really good for taking the high road. You always take the high road. You maintain control of yourself. You're very determined. Yeah, and you're successful. Your strengths are that success, luck, victory, they're all on your side. And isn't it interesting too that that's the energy that you're in right now, is the success, achievement, and accomplishment energy. And the only thing holding you back is is that you're being a little too introspective. Like, that's not even really that bad, to be honest. I mean, maybe you do need to get out and have some more fun, okay? Because having fun, laughing, being jovial and happy, that increases your frequency, right? So you want to be in a higher frequency, and you need to have some more fun. Laugh and be gay and have a good time. But wow, look at that. Oh my God, I just split the deck on freaking making investments in the upright, okay? Things coming to fruition, hard work paying off, harvest, rewards, profits, okay? Inheritance, interesting. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, destiny, chance and karma. Look at that. Wow, that's insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, so someone is in very, very good energy right now. Can we get near future energy, please, Spirit, for this person? Can we get near future energy for this person, please, Spirit? We're getting the name Sarah on the spirit box right now. Sarah. Near future energy, please, Spirit. What's in this person's near future? Near future energy, please, Spirit. What is in this person's near future? We have the word Mar, M-A-R, coming out, so March could be significant, or maybe that's someone's, like, nickname. Like maybe your name's Marlene or something and everybody just calls you Mar, I don't know. Or maybe someone's, like, marring something, like wrecking something. Crawler High. I'm getting Crawler, C-R-A-W-L-E-R, and then it says high. So I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, there was too many cards. We're going to keep... See, this is what I mean when I say someone is not speaking English right now, because the spirit box just said so Atanawasi. I don't know what that means. So if you see that there's words changing on the spirit box and I'm not reading them out, that would be why, because they're, nonsensical. We have, judgment. We have judgment in the upright of the near future. Wow. Okay. Awakening, renewal, composure, decisiveness, snap judgment, apportioning blame, and forgiveness. Okay. So a judgment is going in this person's favor. Interesting too, because didn't I say that someone was innocent of something they were being accused of? And now judgment is going in this person's favor. So I feel like it's going to be made known that you're innocent, okay? Like everyone's going to know that you're innocent. And I'm hearing in my head, and someone else is guilty. Oh, so someone's projecting on you. Okay. So someone's basically accusing you of things that they do, kind of thing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Can I get their attitude towards the situation, or how they need to look at the situation, spirits? Their attitude towards the situation, or how they need to look at the situation, or the attitude they need to take towards the situation, spirits. We get attitude, please, spirit. Their attitude, or the attitude they need, spirits. We have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, interesting. So we have Queen of Wands, and then we have, what? And then we have the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. Oh, okay. So what I've got is that this person feels, you're feeling restricted. You're feeling restricted somehow. Like you're trapped, but Spirit is saying, no, you're not. You're a Queen of Wands. You need to go forth. You may be feeling feeling pressured or stressed out over something. Maybe you feel silenced, or like you have sort of no power over some situation, but Spirit is saying that's absolutely not true. The energy that you need to be in is in this Queen of Wands energy, because this is who you are. You have a good business sense, you're confident, and you have good foresight. You're an attractive, magnetic, mature woman. Okay, again with this female energy. So I feel like we're definitely speaking to the divine feminine today, okay? A kind, loyal, generous, confident, and competitive woman who enjoys enterprise and the limelight, but also values her home and family life. So yeah, Spirit is saying go forth with confidence. You're not trapped. You're not trapped at all. And you may not have control over the situation, but it doesn't matter, apparently. Okay, so what I just got was the situation is being handled. You don't need to handle it. You don't need to have control of the situation. Okay, so you don't need to have control of the situation, so don't worry about it. Just focus on your work and developing confidence. So practice makes perfect is what I'm getting. And don't worry about it because you have really great foresight and you'll be fine. That's what I'm getting. You'll be fine. Okay, Spirit, what does this person need to know? What does this person need to know? What does this person need to know? What do they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to know? Oh, okay. What you need to know. There's a devil in your energy. There are devils in your energy, which makes sense according to what I, picked up on the beginning of the reading. And these devils are the ones who are trying to put you in this energy. This is the energy they want you in. They want you to feel restricted and trapped. They want you to feel, I'm hearing, despondent. Okay? So there's devils in your energy right now. They may be trying to play on your addictions, or these devils are addicts, okay? These people okay, so I'm hearing these are people who have entity attachments, okay? So you have people with demonic attachments that are in your energy that are trying to put you in a negative energy. They're trying to put you in a negative headspace. These people want you sad. They want you despondent. They want you depressed. But that's their energy, not yours. These people want to possibly, hurt you. Okay, these people are very angry. They're carrying a lot of aggression. They really want to be violent with you. Good Lord. Okay, we have hopes and fears. Okay, so hopes and fears, I read both sides of the card for obvious reasons, okay? We have just pulled the King of Cups. Interesting. Emotional intelligence. So the King of Cups is, in the upright, it's trust, wealth, knowledge, caring, healing, and good advice. Someone who understands unconscious motivations. A man in touch with his emotional life. A good friend, a mature, emotionally stable person. Okay? In the reverse, it's someone who gives bad advice. They're a schemer or a fraud. This person is an alcoholic or an addict, one who looks out only for themselves. So you may be hoping for a new relationship with someone, okay? You may be hoping for a King of Cups in the upright, but fearful that you'll end up with, I'm hearing, another King of Cups in reverse. Yikes. Okay, well, God knows, I know how that goes. I think pretty much every woman knows how that goes. So, you're definitely not alone there, honey. Goodness. Okay. Can we get the potential outcome of this situation, please, Spirit? Can we get the potential outcome of this situation, please? Potential outcome of the situation, please, Spirit. Potential outcome. Potential outcome, please. Potential outcome of the situation, please, Spirit. Potential outcome of the spirit of this. Potential outcome of this situation, please, Spirit. Potential outcome of this situation, please, Spirit. Too many cards, Spirit. I'm only taking one, please. Can I just get one? Maybe two, but definitely not like 5. Potential outcome, please, Spirit. I'm getting the word west on the Spirit box. West. Someone might be going out west, traveling out west. Potential outcome of the Spirit, please, Spirit. Potential outcome of this reading, please, Spirit. Potential outcome of this reading, please, Spirit. Potential outcome of this situation. Potential outcome of this situation, please, Spirit. Potential outcome of this situation, please, Spirit. Oh, this is taking a while, eh? Spirit want to make sure it gets it right. Potential outcome, please, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, we have justice. Okay. So potential outcome of this situation is you have justice in regards to a Page of Swords energy. Wow, okay. Justice, karmic justice, consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity. And then we have someone who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others. Communicators, scientists, mathematicians, aviators, travelers. Okay. So justice is yours in regards to this person. So someone has been in your life, possibly, I'm hearing a childish masculine. A childish masculine, possibly a childish masculine. Okay. So whoever this person is, you're going to have justice over this situation. Okay, so this is the person who was projecting on you. So this is the person who was accusing you of doing things that they actually do, or accusing you of something that isn't you, it's them. They're literally saying, oh, they do this and they do that and they do the other. Meanwhile, you don't do that at all, but they do that all the time. Do you know what I mean? So justice is going to be served in that regard. And this might even go to court. I'm seeing legal disputes, and I'm seeing a gavel. With the Judgment and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Justice out here, I'm going to go ahead and say that there's strong Libra energy, just because Libra represents judgment and justice and karma. And you're going to be winning. You're winning something. So something is going on. You might be facing some sort of a court battle or something that's going, I don't know. But with judgment and justice out here, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas on the board, and 2 of them are strong Libra energy. Justice and judgment, and they're both in the upright, both in your favor. And you're represented by a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. Abundance and manifestation. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting indeed. Okay, well, whatever it is that you're going through, if you have a court situation or whatever going on, Spirit is letting you know that the justice is going to be had. It's yours. Everything is going to be, judgment is going to be in your favor, okay? The judgment is going in your favor. Okay, I hope that this has helped you guys. I hope that this has given you some confirmation. Should I do ABCs and 1, 2, 3s? I'm not going to bother doing that because if you resonate with this energy, then you probably already know the names of the people, okay? But I will do the numbers just because they're already here. We have 11, 15, 9, 20, 21, okay? So someone could be born November 9th, November 9th, November 21st, November 20th, or November 15th. Someone could be born September 11th, September 21st, September 20th, or September 15th. Someone could be born in 2015, or something could be significant about 2015, 2021, 2009, or 2011. Someone could be born in 1990. And that's all she wrote, folks. Should I do, you know what, I think I will do some, I think I will, I think I'm going to pull some ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. I'll pull some ABCs, just a little bit of ABCs. I'm not going to do the numbers, okay? Or do you think I should, I don't know. What do you think, guys? I guess I'll do numbers, I don't know. Okay. We have F, we have August, C, V, O, T, H, another V, Z, number 2, so February could be significant. Someone could be born on the 28th of the month. August could be significant. Someone could be born on the 8th of a month. June could be significant. June 2nd or June 8th could be significant. Or someone could be born on the 6th of a month. Someone could be born in 68. Someone could be born in 67 or 62. Someone could be born in 76. Someone could be born in 78. Someone could be born in 72. Someone could be born in 88, 87, 86, or 82. Someone could be born in April, on April 2nd, April 22nd, April 6th, April 26th, April 8th, April 28th, or April 27th, or April 7th. Okay. Someone could also be born in 84, 74, 64. Someone could be 42, 46, 48, or 47 years old, or those ages were important somehow. Okay, I'm getting Dania, or Danielle, Dana. Oh, I got that name earlier, didn't I? Donnie, Bonnie, 0. This is a W. I'm getting Dave, Davy, Dale, Navy. Someone could be in the Navy, or that could be someone's name. I'm getting the name Maud, M-A-U-D-E, Matt, Mel, Melanie, Manny, Manuel, Sam, Samuel. I'm getting Whitney, Bodie or Brody, Todd, Tony, I'm getting Leto. I'm hearing Jared Leto. So Jared, the name Jared could be significant, or maybe you're just a huge fan of Jared Leto. I'm getting zone, something about zone, a zone. I'm getting Becky or Benny, Benjamin. I'm getting Mallory, Maloney. Maybe that's someone's last name. I'm getting duty, like D-U-T-Y. Someone might, I don't know, I'm hearing on duty. So maybe someone is in the army or something. Yeah, I'm getting vet, V-E-T, so someone might be a veteran. I'm getting twins. Twins might be significant in this energy. I'm seeing the name Nico, Nicholas, could be significant. Mecca could be significant. Someone could be Islamic in this energy. I'm seeing pond or ponds. Someone could live near a pond or a couple of ponds. I'm seeing the name Lindsay. I'm seeing the name Debbie, Deborah. Someone could be a debutante in this energy. The name Dawn or Donnie, I think I've said that already. The name Hayden could be significant. The name Vera could be significant. Eva or Ava could be significant. Evie. The name Connie could be significant. Or Candy or Sandy. The name Paul could be significant. The name Sean could be significant. The name Haley could be significant. Candace could be significant. We have Winnie or Wendy could be significant. Vinny could be significant. I'm hearing Bond. Someone may have just recently posted Bond, or they're going to try and post Bond. Excuse me, sorry. I'm seeing Beverly, Bev, could be significant. The words hidden prayer just came up on the spirit box, hidden prayers. So someone could be praying and sort of not telling people around them. I'm seeing the name Vicky. I'm seeing Tanya or Tanya. Vince or Vinny. Velma could be significant. name Zane could be significant. Stan could be significant. Somebody could be getting their cat or their dog spayed or neutered. The name Dawn could be significant. Yvonne or Vanya could be significant. Did I say Candace? Candace could be significant. Someone could work at Honda. Same Honda here. The name Shania could be significant. The name Shannon could be significant. Shiva could be significant. Someone could worship the goddess Shiva. China could be significant. Someone could be from China, or someone could be traveling to China sometime soon. The name Pat or Patty could be significant. Patrick or Patricia. The name Noel or Noel could be significant. Kyle could be significant. The name Tyler or Ty could be significant. East Virginia could be significant. Arizona could be significant. Tennessee could be significant. Ohio could be significant. Washington could be significant. Wyoming could be significant. Boston could be significant. Detroit could be significant. The name Lenny could be significant, or Levi, or Levi's jeans could somehow be significant. The name Lou could be significant. Ed or Edward could be significant. Eddie. Someone could be named Ellie or Allie. The name Amy could be significant. Anne or Annie could be significant. The name Wayne could be significant. Melvin could be significant. Kevin could be significant. Elvis could be significant. The name Scott could be significant. Scotty or Scotland could be significant. Maybe someone's going to be traveling there soon. Something might be significant about 2 o'clock because it says at 2 on the spirit box right now. Something could be happening at 2 o'clock. HIV could be significant, or an STI could be significant. Someone could be like sleeping around and not using protection. The name Bev or Beverly could be significant. The name Amanda could be significant. Hawkeye could be significant. Albania could be significant. someone could be Polish in this energy. Someone could belong to a coven in this energy. A coven could be significant. I'm seeing bonsai. Someone might be taking care of a bonsai tree or trying to grow a bonsai tree in this energy. I'm getting Vaughan Mills Shopping Center could be significant if you're in Ontario. In what is it? South Central Ontario, then you'll be familiar with Vaughan Mills. The name Hannah could be significant. I'm hearing Havana, Unana. After my heart is at Havana, Unana. So Havana could be significant. The name Helen could be significant. I'm hearing Tetley tea, so someone might be a big tea drinker, or maybe someone needs to go and have a cup of tea. I'm hearing Helvetica. Isn't that like a typeface? Like, you know, when you get to pick the type of letters that you're typing, like on a, it's like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what that means. Take it as it resonates for you guys. I have no idea. The name Bob could be significant. I'm hearing Robert. Bob or Robert could be significant. I'm getting You're So Vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. So someone might be really like vain in this energy. Or maybe that's how they see you. Someone might be in a band in this energy. Tea and honey. Someone might like have a sore throat. I'm seeing lemon tea and honey. Lemon tea and honey. So maybe that's what Spirit is telling you. You should have like some tea and squeeze some lemon and honey in your tea. It'll help your throat. I'm getting Snow. I'm hearing like Edward Snow or something like that, or like it's like a name. That's a character from what? I know it's a character from something, but I don't know what. I'm getting Hep C too. Someone might have Hep C, or maybe you recently contracted it somehow. I'm seeing meth as well, so someone might be like into hardcore drugs. The name Tina or Dino could be significant. Okay, guys. I'm all lettered out. I hope that this has been helpful for you guys, okay? I hope that this has brought you some confirmation over something that you may have already intuitively suspected or known. If not, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did enjoy the reading, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out, as it really does help my channel, okay? I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.